Welcome aboard the sailboat Aurora. We're starting with the panel. The panel is located on the right side of the boat, above the sofa, under this deck. Open this, and here you'll find the panel. This side of the panel is for 12 volts electricity. The lights: anchor light, navigation compass light, running lights, and interior lights. Underneath you will find deck lights and cockpit lights. Under the cockpit lights you have a button that says inverter. Your boat is equipped with a power inverter that makes from 12 volts electricity to 230 volts electricity. But it's very small, so only until 150 volts. The inverter has its own socket, and the only socket that's used for the inverter is this one on the left side, above, on the top. All other sockets on the boat are used exclusively only for shore power electricity. This one is for inverter. On the next column you will see water pump. This is the fresh water pump. Without this pump you won't have any running water on the boat. So if you want to have running water, please start this. Your boat is equipped with a water pump, water pressure pump actually, and 2 water tanks. These are interconnected, but if you want to change from one tank to another, you'll have to do it manually. To change the tanks, you will need to open the bolsters on this side of the kitchen, and here open this hatch. When you open this hatch, you will see the boiler, and on the left side of the boiler, in the front, you will see a small red valve, which is used for changing the water tanks. So if you want to change from one water tank to another, simply pull this lever like this, and now you are on the second water tank. When you refill the water back again, simply put it back inside like this, to this position, and you are back on the first water tank. Sometimes it's possible that when you change the tank or lose all the water from the tanks, you will have air in your water system. If you have air in your water system, the water will not run out correctly. In this situation, you need to open all the faucets on the boat, in the kitchen, in the toilet, and outside. Let the water run. When the water is running, you locate the pump, the water pressure pump. Under the water pressure pump, you'll see a small screw. Using your hands, so please no tools, unscrew this little screw a bit, and let it leave a little bit of water out. When you see water dropping out from the screw, you will notice also that the water is starting to work normally in the faucets. That's because you bleeded out the air from the system. And this is how you bleed out the air from the system of the water. After everything is back to normal, again, only with your hands, screw this screw back in, and that's that. You have successfully bleeded out the air from the system. Put everything back together, and you can be on your way again. Shower pump. Your boat is equipped with a shower pump. If you are this is actually a shower sump pump. It's used to sump out all the water after you take the shower. So if you are taking a shower, start the shower pump and the water pump. Then in the toilet, when you are taking a shower, all the water will stay around you. But if you come here and press this black button, all the water will be drained out from your boat. That's the water sump pump. Under you will find the so-called Epsilon valve. With this valve you choose where you want the waste to go. You have two options. The first option is that it goes directly into the sea. That's in this position. So everything you do will go directly into the sea. And if you want to use the waste tank, simply find this lever and change it like this. Now you are using the waste tank. If you don't want to use the waste tank anymore, simply close it to the other position, and now everything you do will go directly into the sea. But let's say that you did decide to use the waste tank. Sooner or later you have to empty the waste tank. You will see on the screen on the side the indicators of the water, diesel and waste. When the waste comes to 75%, it's time to empty it. And to empty it, you need to do the following. Come here into the kitchen of the boat. Under the stove you will find a hatch. Open this hatch and you will see the left valve is closed. This valve is the waste tank valve. So if you want to empty the waste tank, first thing you have to do is open this valve and then come back to the panel and start the waste pump. After all the waste is out, or you hear this high-pitched sound, you empty the waste tank. After you empty the waste tank, please do not forget, you need to come back here and close this valve. Only this valve you need to close. All the others can be open all the time, but this one, if it's not in use, should be closed all the time. That's how you empty the waste tank. Bilge pumps. Your boat is equipped with three bilge pumps. This one, it's automatic. It should be on all the time because it has a mechanical floater. When water comes inside, it will automatically pump all the water out. If this one malfunctions for any reason, you have the second one down here. It's called a manual. This one you need to press and hold all the time. When you hear this high-pitched sound, it means it's empty and you need to stop immediately, because this pump should not work too much without water. It will burn out. And you have also a third bilge pump. It's located outside. This is the mechanical pump. It's the original from the boat. And with this pump you manually pump out all the water that's left in the boat. Under you will find TV amplifier and hi-fi radio. That's for the TV and the radio. And here you'll see the instruments outside and inside, anchor winch control, electric deck equipment and thrusters. The anchor winch and the thrusters have their own fuses. Now I'm going to show you where they are. The anchor winch control, the fuse of the anchor winch control is located on the left, in the left room, under the bed. When you open the bed, you will find the automatic anchor winch fuse underneath you. This is an automatic fuse. If the anchor winch stops working for any reasons, first thing you do is come here and see if the fuse is blown. If the fuse is blown, simply put it back in its place and it will start working again. Also, from the outside of the bed, you will see, notice the main switches for the batteries. Here you have the engine battery main switch, the consumer battery main switch, and the anchor winch battery main switch. So if the anchor winch is not working, check the main switch first and check the fuse. In most cases it's the fuse is blown, and you simply have to put it back to your place, and you can be on your way again. Your boat is equipped with a boat thruster. That boat thruster also has its own fuse, and the location of the boat thruster fuse is in the fore cabin, in the bow cabin, the main cabin, also under the bed, either left or right side. Open the bed, open the hatch, and here you'll notice the main the fuse for the boat thruster. If the boat thruster stops working for any reason, most of the time it's also the fuse that the fuse is blown. In this situation, you simply take the tools from the boat, unscrew the two screws, take the old fuse out. You will be equipped with a new fuse on the boat. Put that new fuse inside, and you are ready to go again on your way. And underneath you will find the fridge, and these two, and the freezer and the reserve. The reserve doesn't have any function at all, it's just a reserve, but the fridge and the freezers are for operating the freezer in the boat and operating the refrigerator in the boat. Your boat is equipped with a solar panel, so you don't have to turn off the fridge and freezer during the night to save electricity. You'll have more than enough from the solar panels. And on the right side you'll see sockets, DC 12 volts. Those are these sockets here, the USB sockets 12 volts, and the cigarette connection sockets 12 volts. This socket here is only for shore power. On the left side you will see the shore power connection, 230 connection electricity. Here you have water heater, sockets, and battery charger. The main fuse for 230 volts electricity is located in the right stern room. You need to go open the bed, go to the end of the room, and open this hatch over there. And here behind this pipe you will see the main switch, the fuse for 230 electricity. Your boat also has its own gas system. The gas system is the connection between the stove and the bottle outside. Your gas system has two valves. The one is the primary valve is located directly on the bottle, and the secondary valve, the emergency valve, is located here under the stove. This is the emergency valve for the gas. This is used in emergencies because if you close it only here, you still have a little bit of gas left in the pipe. So our recommendation is that it's always better, if you don't want to have any gas on the boat, it's always better to close it directly on the bottle than here. Because thank you and goodbye.